Hey folks, some technical difficulties perhaps. Welcome back to the Sloppy Lab. Let's see if we're alive now. Let's see if we're alive now. Are we live now? Yeah, we are live now. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, I had a lot of really in-depth analysis of their decks a second ago. Okay. All right. They were so insightful and profound, Murph. uh, I know, and the worst part is I don't think I even record it. That's a shame. I usually record it. Religiously, and this time, I know. Wow, they saved Researcher Tower Child. Um, I, if you were listening to me for the last 10, 12 minutes or whatever, I was saying how I thought Researcher Tower Child was an unlikely save, given the ones that they had left. So I just saved Lorien El Puro. Lorien El Puro. I was really expecting a safe for either Chair, Empress, or CS Roussel. But no, they've surprised me. And so they're leaning into this, it has some pretty good creature control, but I don't think the Mind Over Matter gets played a ton. And the rest of it is this Axiom or some other stuff that we have to kind of work with. I really like Chair. Chair is really good. That is a contender for my second ban, but it's between that, Empress, and Roussel, and I was kind of expecting their first ban, T-Zager. I just don't think I want to get blown out by Chair. I banned a Hydropod mostly because of the pip count. I really just don't want to deal with the pip count. So there it is, locking it in. We're going with this ban of Chair. Hydropod was our ban 1. So we're leaving them with Researcher Tower Child, Roussel, Empress, Yelonia, and Vanex the Bythonic. It's actually really interesting. Empress, Roussel. Yeah, there's not really a great matchup here for my library access deck. I do like Combergreaves' chances a lot. So I like having that borrow. So I don't know. There's a world where they ban Combergreave here next, mostly because of the borrow. Yeah. So there's a world where Combergreave the Cell Warden is a good second ban for them. I guess, does Researcher? Yeah, Researcher has an auto encoder too. So they may be hoping that this auto encoder gives them some reprieve from Brickblade's punctuated equilibriums. That's fair. I don't know if they have many others. Okay, so we banned Chair. Let's get that out of there. Roussel, no. So Vanex and Roussel, neither of these have autoencoders, so really we just have to dodge the autoencoder from Researcher Tower Child. Yeah, A is only a consolation prize. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'd rather not give them 6 extra chances to find the axiom after a punk. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so they did ban Congreve Cell Warden, so that's a super heads up play by them. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's get a little spicy here. Let's play Westfall. Let's play Westfall first. Let's see if I can borrow some nonsense from them. Let's give the DT some love. I basically just rolled a die off screen. I don't know if you could all see it. But I'd love to get their... Yeah, I have to hit it with punk. Play punk every turn is the best strategy. Or borrow it. Let's borrow it. Let's see Researcher Tower Child here. No, just kidding. I really don't want to see double Infernus against triple Strange Ordination. I guess they're very likely to play an Infernus deck here, so perhaps triple Strange Ordination was not the right play, but who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us and throw Vanex the Pythonic out. I guess, I mean, I don't know. I'm still generating a lot of amber. I have decent board control. Decent? Nah, I think they're going to outboard me. If I go Westfall, yeah, I don't think I can race them, even if I do get this autoencoder. Although Westfall does have what's the card? You know, the one, the untamed one that grabs all the captured amber from opposing creatures. Seems really good. Word of Returning seems really good against Researcher Tower Child. So who knows? Could be interesting. Well, they've selected a desk. What's the matchup? Empress Yellonia. Cool. Some things to borrow. Only one Infernus. Don't mind that a ton. Double Lights Out, double Rad Penny. Well, we'll see. All right. New game. I guess for the sake of form, we'll set the time limit. Cool. All right. Game up. And send them the link. Cool. Yeah, lucky for them, bad for monetization. Yeah. True that. All right, Westfall. Let's do it. Good luck and have fun. Okay. All right. Let's see how Westfall does. Westfall looking for win number 1 in the league here. Yeah, I like this idea a lot. Zoc and I were chatting before the match, and we are like, yeah, it'd be cool to do a dueling stream setup. And I feel like it will work really well because folks are often not talking when it's not their turn, you know? So kind of works. This is a mulligan. That's a hand. Are we doing much capturing in Yellonia? We have a Snarette. We have some capture pips. Play this guy out, and let's see if they give us a bunch of booby trap targets. That would be excellent. They have 17 creatures. They might. They have some good artifacts. Oh man, blowing up my stuff. Mark of Dis in me. What is this? Yeah, it's just a regular page that splices them together. Pretty cool. I hadn't seen it before. Zoc suggested it. So really nice. All right, I don't think I can hold all this stuff, but we're going to get some use out of their dominator bubble. And we're going to put our dudes next to each other for when we play Grand Melee. We could have maybe done that a little bit better for infighting, though I think I'd rather just not have Barrister accumulating damage. So we'll see. All right, they go to shadows. 1 rad penny, 2 rad pennies, right? Spike trap, pincerator, nice. Pincerator's cool. Pincerator's real cool. There's Rad Penny, takes them to 6. Okay. Are they going to deal with my Hobnobber? Do I get to steal? That would be nice. I'd probably go into shadows if I get to steal the Hobnobber here. Look over there, 2 to my Hobnobber, and then we finish it off. Okay, that's cool. Yep, Pincerator finishes off the Hobnobber and a finishing blow. Oof. Wow. Okay, brutal. So I can +5 the keys with Growth Surge, and then doorstep them next turn. I guess that's what we're doing. So we're going to +3 the Mookling, +2 the Mushroom Man, and hope to draw into the Waste Knot. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And there's our Strange Ordinations. That's fun. I like having a creature with armor on a flank to soak up the Pincerator damage. They are generating a lot of amber. 13 pips. Yeah, Finishing Blow got value. Rad Penny got value. Well, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And we're going to be taking the tide here and grabbing some chains. Womp womp. Kerwallop is a little funky. So I'm going to get to smash the 2s that were on flank. 1s that they leave off flank. We'll see. Yeah, and I don't know about this multi-twitch thing, if it's going to, if you can like review VODs with it too, like that'd be super cool. Especially if it's time synced, like mine will be starting a little later. So I guess probably not, but we'll see. With any luck, they're going to go and burst really hard here. Eldest Bear comes down. Cephaloist. Cool. That's unfortunate. All right, Sanctum. We raise the tide. Doorstep. Get some monies. Yeah, dang indeed. Now, do I want the Bulwark to survive or no? I think I don't mind the Bulwark getting infought away. And we'll have a Borrow coming. Cool. Borrow is nice. Borrow's nice. Spike Trap. I don't think I care a ton about Spike Trap. I may be eyeing that Dominator Bauble. We'll see. We'll see. So yet to see Infernus. Yet to see much. Actually, they have a pretty decent split of cards. They've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Dis. Back into Dis here. We've already seen their mark. Here comes Snoret, centers the eldest bear. Gets to use the eldest bear. Cool, cool. Just smash my mushroom man. Super rude. Cinder comes down to provide some armor cover. Spike Trap finishes off my dude, and Waking Nightmare increases my key cost. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so we're not foraging here. I think we do go shadows, though. Play out this Kerwallop, play out the Borrow, use our Bulwark to trade with the Cinder. The armor is really annoying. Yeah, I think we trade with the Cinder. So let's borrow this guy, play one of our own. And give them a turn to get Snurret off the flank. Let's see if they do. Let's see if they do. I don't know, I had some weird tech difficulties initially. Quick draw. Hope that's not... Ooh, Key Frog. Gross. Where's that Kerwallop now, huh? Yeah, Kerwallop here would have been very yummy. Very yummy. A little slow to gate. Westfall seems a little slow to gate. It almost always takes chains to grab the tide at some point. They're doing a great job controlling my amber, so I have to give them that. Don't get value out of the scooped here. That's a bummer. But we do get to clean up this board. And the Pincerator finishes that one off. Cool. I don't mind the other two Strange Ordinations coming a little late here. Really explosive draws involve connecting the Waste Knot with the Mushroom Man. Which didn't happen. They targeted that Mushroom Man with good cause. And I've now used up the majority of my shadows, so that's cool. Okay, that's a key. That is a key. I think I have to unload the Sanctum. I really would like to get rid of the Pincerator and stop making it so easy for them to bounce those rad pennies. But it's coming. So Grand Melee takes out their lone Shadows dude, Urian and Salvador, and maybe I'll even draw the shoulder armor to tuck on that Urian. Would be pretty cool. Now our last chain shed. There's a shoulder armor. Let's go. Let's go. They're gonna Savage Clash. They're gonna Savage Clash. What a jerk. What a jerk. Of course they're a Savage Clash. Cool. Okay, so we can get to check here. We can draw 3. Yeah, that was a great Savage Clash. Really heads up play, not giving me a chance to drop the shoulder armor and reboot the Urian. So we may see some more Untamed. Not a ton of Sanctum upcoming, but I really like the armor on Salvador as a buffer for the Pincerator. Although no, we're blowing up the Pincerator this turn. Though they do still have Fangtooth. Do I leave the Pincerator and get Fangtooth? Man, putting Gruen in discard now means they get to gobble it up with Infernus. Don't need to play the infighting because that's going to get smashed with... I might as well play it in case I draw something to fight with. Okay, I like the assert dominance. Cool. Okay, that's a check. Let's see. So we can play 4 Sanctum and then reshuffle, which is great. Great for the Strange Ordinations. So they're not going to be able to... Infernus these Strange Ordinations. So if they're holding that Infernus for Strange Ordinations number 2 and 3, oof, that would be juicy. I wouldn't be surprised if they played it out here anyway, just to get it out before the reshuffle, before the pending reshuffle. Yeah, so here comes the dis. Oh man. No, don't do it. Do they have... Yeah, if he raises the tide, mega sad for my shuffle. True that. Not terrible. Man, do I shoulder armor their Infernus? Gross. Yes, and then I Grand Melee. Cool. Okay, Sanctum it is. Yeah, they were coming. And now we've reshuffled. I'll take that. Lots of rush. Sad that I think if they didn't have that Infernus there, we'd be in a very commanding position. I mean, they've got some rad pennies coming and everything, but yeah. That's a key. That's a cool key. And we get to take them off check too, which is also really cool. Probably tax them on the next turn. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to move some cards. Booby Trap, Walk the Plank, Captain No Beard, and yep, that's it. Okay, I have a little bit of burst coming in untamed. So what do they have left? They still have those rad pennies going round and round. Discards Ghost Hawk, plays Lumalu. Ooh. Gross. So Lumalu can reap here, but they've got no Amber control in Untamed, right? Double Savage Clash, Fangtooth, Ghost Hawk, Cephaloist, Dark Fairy, Flume, Keyfrog, Lumalu, Eldest Bear, and the pips. So they've got a capture pip on Savage Clash. So with the Savage Clash and a creature larger than Lumalu, they could keep it. I think we go Untamed here. We play out this Word of Returning. Good check. We stop their key and draw our doorstep. Draw our doorstep, obviously. Didn't draw a doorstep. Okay. Let's see if they found some. Yeah, they're the rad pennies for sure. For sure. Steal. Nice. Mug the other red penny? Yeah, that's cool. Check at 8. They go to 10. I think I tax them for 2. Waste not here and hope they didn't redraw a rad penny. let's see. I am running out of gas, so let's see what they found. Go Shadows. Did we find another rad penny? Look over there to steal one by damaging their own flume. Cool. Or their own Lumilu. That's cool. Lights Out. Ugh. No, Lights Out's good. Getting a check there is good, I think. Yeah, we're not stopping that one. Dang. Strong. 1 amber off. Okay. Play this one. Play this one. Whew. Good game. Oh. Very close, fun one. 1 amber off. 1 amber off. I'm wondering now if taking the pincerator before was the right call. If blowing up the pincerator. I don't know if I had another option. Did they have the secret needle at that point? I'll have to double check. I'll have to look back and double check. But 3-2 for xoque. Cool first one. Cool first one. Alright. And now what to play? I'm gonna go with Lorien. We'll see. So Westfall's out. Why does taking pincerator matter? They don't have the secret needle. Why does it matter? Oh, if they didn't have the secret needle, then yeah, taking the pincerator was fine. I was more thinking about if they did have the secret needle, I maybe should have taken that instead, just to chop off their amber generation. Yeah. They're saying it was a game of chicken with the Infernus, and I'm saying they should have waited one more turn. Would have been great for us. Yeah, but interesting one. Yeah, we were in that. I thought we might squeak it out, but 1 amber off, and they played it well at the end. So that's cool. So good on them. Good on them. Wow. Yeah, the other two were in my bottom 6. Bottom 8? Maybe 6. Which is good. I definitely felt the chains in that matchup too. But their board control between the pincerator and just the clashes and other tools really slowed me down. That one turn too, where they savage clashed just to kill the Urien, was huge with me drawing into shoulder armor there. If I got a reap for 3 on Urien plus 1 more reap from Salvador, would have been spicy. Okay. Ooh, they've picked a deck. All right, so what are we on? We are on Van X, the Pythonic, versus Van X versus Lorien. So kind of interesting, right? Because Van X has double brand, and the 2 miasmas can be crucial. But I need to clear their board in order to do my combo. So having to fight through some Brens is kind of awkward. All right, I'll remake the game. New game. Okay. Oops. I don't think I put the limit on. Let's do that. Wouldn't want Sizo being mad at us, right? Okay, so we got Lorien in there versus Van X. So Van X has the miasmas, the Brens, Life for the Life, Exhume for a Brand, Unlock Gateway to do the Brand again. So yeah, this deck just kind of wants to Brand all day long, which is pretty cool. And going to be interesting for Lorien to deal with. And they're on the play. Good luck and have fun. AOA versus AOA Showdown. Ooh, interesting. I'll draw 5 new cards after this turn 1. What do I archive the Cowfine? Discard. I think it's a mulligan. It's kind of gross. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see how this does. If things line up well, I may be able to just fight through the Bren while I'm low in amber after a forge. But they have a lot of ways to trigger that Bren steal. We'll see. Call the Weeks, cool. Knuckles Boltons for some elusive dudes to make my fights more awkward. And a Groggins, a real beefy dude to gum up the works, huh? Okay, well, let's move some cards, play this Flotsam and some Martians. Discards Grump Buggy, plays Cowfine and Bingle Bang Bang. Nice. Nice, nice. Groggins fights into the Proliferator. That's cool. So we're going to clear their board with a Bramo fight? Bramo kills Groggins, and then Cowfine fights into trades with theirs, I guess. There's an MMR. Not really wanting to see it at the moment, but okay. We may move some Mars stuff here depending on what they play. Do they have a Screech Bomb for us to potentially remote access? We'll see if they play it. Gamgee comes down. There's a Brand. Okay. We try and sneak in a key here and see what that does for us. Well, they can just reap with Gamgee, but they can't punish us for going too high, right? No. So we're just going to reap. And if they can take us off, good for them. Good for them. No, with any luck, they'll play that that Screech Bomb here. But I have a feeling they're going to kill the Brend. Lots of ways to do it. We could see a Life for Life. We could see an Unlock Gateway to reset the board. Maybe following a Gongoozle. If they don't kill that Brend, we're almost certainly going to do it for the next turn, unless they stop our forge some other way. So let's see. They go Shadows, Reap, Miasma. That's pretty good. Do they play that Life for the Life? They're thinking about it. Reaps with Brend. Okay, so they get a Reap there. We have some options. Can't make a key with might makes right here, but we could archive it. think I like that, actually. So let's go Mars, or sorry, Logos. Let's play the Brain Eater. Let's run out the remote access. Let's archive the MMR and discard the Foozle. And I don't think going to 9. Yeah, going to 9 is better unless they can life for life, because they'll get an extra steal from Gamgee. But if it's not life for life, if it's something like unlock gateway, then we'll still forge through this Bren steal. Well, let's see. Pushing. I like seeing that MMR and archives. They're thinking, so maybe they do have a way to kill the Bren, maybe not. Maybe they have the other miasma now. That could have been the long pause before. They were wondering if they want to just play out this miasma or slow roll them. Don't know. They may also be thinking that having the Bren is a nice deterrent for my combo. I'm definitely playing through it on the next turn unless it loses me the game, essentially. So Schuler steals 1, so now Unlock Gateway does stop me, which is pretty nice for them, not for me, not for our heroes. And a Yerk, okay. Discards Foozle. Plays Soul Keeper on that, and we forge. I think we got to do it. So let's make sure we don't foul this up. So Brain Eater steals. Brain Eater comes down, they steal. Three. Gonna kill their stuff. They slow rolling this Unlock Gateway. If they are, they are. Not much I can do about that, I guess. Logos, I can fight, kill the 2s and the 5s, and then be left with just the Yerk. I don't hate that either. Now, let's go that route. Logos. Okay, so I don't kill the 2s and the 5s. I just kill the 6s and 5s. Womp womp. Alright, let's fight here. Don't hate that. Can say farewell to the 2s and 6s. Oh, right, and my Brain Eater is already marked for destruction, so that's kind of unfortunate, actually. Taking another standardized testing? I don't think so. Take the Calfine. And Ogopogo. Yeah, I think that is a bug, actually. I think if there's one creature with greatest power, then Soul Keeper is supposed to hit it. So I think that's a bug. I think if you've got a choice, you can't. Oh no, wait, did I have 2 5s? No, I had 1 5. Yeah. So yeah, I think that was a bug. Legitimately a bug. Brain Eater is my most powerful. Yeah, I agree. So womp womp. Yep. Okay, so what are we doing here? We've got Brobnar coming. 10, 22 power worth of Brobnar. So we're not taking this MMR. We are going with this Ogopogo. So fights here. Shoots that guy. Pick up the chieftain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's hope they don't go to check, and then we're going for broke next turn if they leave our board. Ooh, capture and unlock gateway? What was that? No! Nicely done, Zoc. Nicely done. Yeah, it would have been an MMR agent if that was there. Bum, bum, bum. So what do we draw on? If we play out this Mars, we're not drawing into winning before they get to check for key 3. So we're going logos. All right. Ganger Chieftain. So if they don't check here, we have a shot. We have a shot after our Mars turn. If they do check here, we're in trouble. Let's see. I unfortunately don't have a Mars creature to get value off Mars first, but okay. Yeah, the TCO bug there was unfortunate. I don't think it was game changing. I think I just should have gone Brobnar that turn instead of logos. So womp womp womp. That was almost surely a misplay. Big mistake. But let's see. They're thinking. So that means they have a miasma and maybe not much of a way to get to check. Do we see the miasma or do we see a Brand? Whistling Darts, Knuckles, Pain Reaction, Brand, and I Forge. Oh. Okay. Cool. We'll take that blue key. Do we leave Hexbion? Or try and get the extra archive? I think we just leave the Hexbion. We have 10 power here. Yeah. Alright, let's go Mars. No on the archives. Key abduction. Destroy this Knuckles. Oof. Gross. So not drawing into more Brobnar dudes. Unfortunate. We have 14 power between hand and board. And maybe I should have left the Knuckles to have an elusive creature to fight into with my Groke. That's very possible. Very possibly would have been a better call. What did we learn about third key cheats? Ooh. Super unreliable. They are usually good in this deck, or it is usually good in this deck. Their unlock gateway was super well timed. But yeah, that's not gonna do it. Nothing in logos that's gonna save me. Nope. So we'll just play it out for fun. Rook comes down. We'll make them lose 1. MMR. And that's it. Good game. Well played. Yeah. Yeah, they lined up this matchup well too. The Brens are super annoying for Lorien, and they rushed hard. So give them that against the deck with low A. Yeah, it was good. I think I did poorly to not go Brobnar turn where I should have gone, where I went Logos. I should have just cleared their board, and at that point, force the unlock gateway out. But it was cool. They played it well, and Vanex takes a good win. Cool. So they're now between Researcher Tower Child and CS Roussel. Yeah. And I have Brickblade and Lord Sword. Brickblade and Lord Sword. Ooh, don't love either of these matchups, to be perfectly honest. I could have given minimal Bren value there, so they would have had 1 steal, and been left with been at 5. Yeah, I think leaving them at 5 with the creature that can reap on board and a lot of Shadows pips unaccounted for is tough. When all I've got is Groke. The life for the life is a death sentence there regardless, if I have nothing to fight in with Groke. But it's an interesting one. Lord Sword or Cunningham or Brickblade. Man, that autoencoder, scary times. Mimicry's cool. Reminder, both have Infernus. I think the dinos and Researcher Tower Child are just too much for a Lord Sword to deal with. Like, Lord Sword has a lot of small sweeps, like Poison Waves and Ammonia Clouds. Actually, the dinos aren't that big. Furnace Stirring Grave. Maybe that's the way to go. Neither have really any Amber control. I've got the or artifact control. I've got the Rustnar in Brickblade. But oof, do I want to deal with punks into autoencoder? Not particularly. It's interesting though. Nature's Call is pretty nice against all that capture. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they played Roussel here. They could surprise us though. Infernus is good. Novu's tough. Yeah, I'd really love to play Lord Sword, but I think it's just going to have a really tough time punching through. So I think I'm going with Brickblade and hoping to dodge the autoencoder. Alright, let's see. So we went with Brickblade and they locked in Researcher Tower Child. Okay, alrighty. To game 3. On to game 3. Oh, remake. New game, comp, NKFL. Time limit 45. Alright, let's see how we do here. Need a little bit of luck. Not to get completely buried by autoencoder. Don't hate that opener. Don't hate that opener. I cut it to the bottom. All right, so what are we doing here? Do they have mark of dis? No mark of dis. Okay, we're gonna start whittling down this deck. Lego logos. Do they have auto encoder? Oof, that would be brutal. You got it. You got it, Zoc. Don't do me dirty. Don't slow roll me like that. Oh. He goes, creature, auto encoder. Oh. Would have been really funny. Would have been really funny. All right, let's start rolling with some stuff. I'm going to reap. Throw those untamed dudes in the archives. I am going to protect gray. Man. Group think tank. So sad. So sad. Do I hold Kirby back? I mean, things are getting all blown up here. I think I do hold a Kirby back. And get punished for it. Summarily. There's the auto encoder. Nice. They surely activate think tank, right? Kills Gray, Kirby, Garcia, not Kirkar, not any of their dudes. Seems like the play. Seems like the play. Yeah, seems good. I'm going to unload some untamed here, I guess. They get to reap and start accruing value with that auto encoder. Think Tank's going to make it really tough to deal with that. And they don't have any creatures small enough yet for me to Rusnar away. Okay. Do I just wait for them to play something small? Protect. Are they going to play something small? They could play a Shrix. They could play a Dark Minion. They could play a Daughter. Okay. I think I like that for the moment. Let's move some stuff. Vary up our battle line a little bit. Would really like this Rusnar to connect. They go into Saurian. If they play a 3-power dude, I mean, I would not be sad to see Citizen Trix or Consul Primus. Saurus Rex comes down. Okay. Faust. Okay, so not bad for them. Not great for us. I still think they're very unlikely to play anything below 4 power unless we can, before we commit the Rusnar to the board. But they are also, pretty cagey. They may just discard them anyway. I think we just get buried on board if we don't start making presents too. All right, untamed it is, unfortunately. Ooh, did I want the archives? I suppose not. So there's a punk. Maybe they'll forget and play play a daughter or something. We can hope, right? Or we can just try and go really wide the old-fashioned way. The Rusnar at least gives them pause. I'm playing some things. They could fight through it right now, so... Actually, could they? No. None of the non-engineer... No, yes, they could. So they could fight into the Kirkar with Think Tank, and then fight into the Rusnar with one of the other two Logos creatures, if they want to go that route. Let's see what they do. Surprised too. Well, I guess they need to center the Saurus Rex, so made sense to put those next to each other. Okay, so they're going Dis. We may see an implosion here. Dark Minion finishes off my Kirkar. Throws some damage all around. Xenofiend comes down. Interesting. I don't hate seeing that Xenofiend. Yeah, more damage on my Rusnar. Finishes it off. Ah, that's real sad. If they left it alive at all, even with some damage, yeah, we could have gone with we could have grabbed those Deepwood Druids out of the archives, healed it up, and been on our way. Would have been great. Okay. Alright, we're going Saurian, no on the archives. Moving this one over there. Gonna fight in. Play some dudes. I may end up just playing this punk. Ugh, feels really bad. Alright, back into Dis for them. Waking Nightmare. Okay, more expensive keys. I can deal with that. They can kill off some of my damaged stuff. Yeah. So Hystricog finishes off Molfin. They want to actually steal without penalty with Xenofiend and other things. Makes sense. Makes sense. So do I hold this? Do I hold this punk till they're low on the deck? Do I just play it? Ugh. Seems not great either way. Well, Dark Minion comes down, damages itself to spread some damage around my side. Makes sense. Implosion finishes off our things. They wanted to steal with the Xenofiend. Okay. Double Doom returns Jarred into my hand and I discard Kirkar. Sad. That's sad. Key cost 7 because of their Waking Nightmare. Waking Nightmare. Ugh. Awkward. Alright, let's go Star Alliance. No on the archives. Gonna play Chan. Play Kirby. Play the translator on Kirby. We're not playing this punk. So they get the first key. Very good. Go into Logos. Diametric Charge. Finishes off my non-flank dude. Positron Bolt cleans up the rest. Novu Dynamo comes down. Ugh, gross. And then they start, do some reaps. No. Cool, cool. That's a sneaky check. Go to check myself here. Take them off, sneaky check. I don't think my check is worth a ton with engineer. Okay. No in the archives. Thero comes down. Let's fight off the Hystricog. Ward our dudes. Okay. Double punk. Oof. Double punk is not great. I can play one if they get low on deck. They're only going to archive as many as they have. So if they unload a hand of Dis here, we may come back with a whole bunch of Untamed. Mindfire hits Jericho. Rude. Plays Infernus. Hits my discard pile. Yowza. Yowza, yowza. Let's see what they purge. Tribute and City State seems sensible. Makes their Axiom a lot better. And I still have an Imperial Scutum to do stuff with. So the Tribute would love to go on the Scuttum creature. They've got that Mind Over Matter, which could do stuff, but okay. Quester Jarda breaking my wards. Do they shuffle here? They don't shuffle. So I think I have to play the punk, let them archive the last 3, and draw 6. Or I think I can. Have to is a different thing. But yeah, I think we're in kind of let's make something happen here mode. So let's go Untamed. Yes on the archive. So we're going to heal up our dude. Before playing this Cauldron Boil. Hey, Runny said. Runny said? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome. Break up our battle line. Fully heal this one. Cauldron Boil. It's kind of nice. Play out the rest of these dudes. Maybe we'll get to do some Tentadlin fights. That would be pretty cool. So let's just take a look at their discard pile here. They discarded that Axiom, which is nice, and Captura. Cool. And Mind Over Matter. So we may get a turn back with all these untamed creatures, which I kind of like. Ooh. Yeah, and there's a Rustnar back. Spicy. Yeah. Hope you didn't redraw them. Yeah. So you discard your hand. It's a good question. Each player discards their hand. That's one action. I don't think it's one at a time. But the net result, so you don't do any of the draws until you've done all the discards. So yeah, the way TCO implemented it, the discards are simultaneous, right? Because it wasn't like you discarded one and then auto-encoded archived one. Yeah. Only archive till the deck is empty. Right. So I was kind of waiting there, hoping they'd have an empty deck and I could punk without fear. But alas. I'm going to hold this Nature's Call, see if I get really punished. Yeah, happy it's back. Yeah, super happy it's back. Be more happy without auto-encode over there. But you know, we take little things as they come. Discards Positron Bolt. Archive some more stuff. The Xoque. What are we going to do with the Xoque? And I still have this Scudam coming. They made their second key. Nice. Let's see what they do here. They may just fight into the Thero. Seems like a pretty good play, to be honest. They've got to know that my Scudam is still coming, and I have Spiral to get a couple extra fights out of the Thero. But let's see what they do. They're going Dis, takes all the archive, so 12 in hand, not getting any fight value out of the tree. Okay. Dis has some Doom and Gloom, Hystercogs, Double Infernus, Waking Nightmare. Okay, so they may want to get the Infernus value before I reshuffle. That makes good sense. Will they give me... Let's see. Captured and stolen comes from the common supply, so it doesn't count things like Infernus making you lose Amber. I usually don't consider key difference. It's kind of like a background concern. I wouldn't. I don't make tons of. I will make like end game decisions, like okay, let's make a key here, rather than push for something more. Like that, I'll do. Just to bank a key. So we'll see. We could be headed that direction. Very possibly. And try and bank a key or two. It's not looking pretty. Implosion to hit my Thero as well. Man, it's not looking pretty. Holy moly. Yowza. Double Doom, discards Cloaking Domble, bounce Rustnar. Okay. Xenofiend comes down, so that's a steal too. Yeesh. Yeesh. Finishes off my Jarda. Also sensible. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, so they're going to get a steal. I think we're playing this tribute, obviously. So the tree's going to capture some things. They're going to steal 1, 8, and then I think we reap with the Deepwood Druid to protect it from the Axiom as well. Get an Amber and push for a key. So we're going Saurian. Okay, that's some stuff. Some things back to their hand. Still empty draw pile. Okay, they go Saurian. What do we got coming from the dinos? They've reshuffled, so pretty much everything other than Faust is back, plus the artifacts. Captura could come down. Creature with some spoils, Shrix. There's the Captura. Cool. Cornus and Octavia. Not what I'd like to be bouncing. Wow. Wow. And we can't stop this check. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah. Discards Console Primus to the autoencoder. Keep me from having good fights on spoils, so I capture with Tantadlin. Key cost increases, but they're still at 6. And then they've got 1 on the monument to Shrix. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Dang. Pretty good, pretty good. We'll take a Star Alliance turn here for some fun. And they get to forge. Good game. Well played, Zoc. Nicely done. Oof, brutal one. A crushing 3-0 to finish off a crushing 3-0 series. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, there you have it. Yeah, they played really well, and they lined up the match as well, too. Yeah. I think I had certainly some misplays in the second game. The first game, I don't know if I'm recalling any misplays per se, but it could have been a better matchup. I mean, I don't think I lined up great matchups across the board. Interesting. Rip. Yeah, rip. Oh, well. It was a fun one. Long season ahead. we'll see where things go. Yeah, glad to give Westfall some reps though. It was a cool game, and 1 amber away from pulling that one out. But 1 amber ain't counting for nothing, you know. So what are you gonna do? We'll say our farewells and get some sleep, I guess. Yeah, farewell, good night, well-deserved wins, good plays. And thanks to the chat for hanging there, or tune in the morning, I don't know. It was cool games. They played really well, they lined up good matchups, and they piloted their decks well. They surprised me too with their ban, or their safe. Yeah, I'm wondering now. I don't know. Should I have just played Brickblade first, or maybe I would have loved to try. Westfall against Tower Child. Would have been an interesting matchup, but maybe next season. We'll see. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.